great back-end attack there, and I think that's where Rumgay's going to struggle, because at this level you've got to play the whole game, the whole court. I mean, he loves it. Double points so early.
Double point ball.
So Gavin, his history is he's the earliest player to use the double point balls. 2-all in the first. You only use it on your serve, and he's dropped that one.
2, 3.
I don't get it.
He always says what it is he loves front running, he says, which is amazing because he's probably the best player at coming back. But there you are, he said he loves to front run and he wants to get that advantage in as early as possible.
3 each.
I get it, but I mean, it's not like it's 3-1 you win and you go foul. It's a big jump, you know, you can relax a bit, you can suss him out a bit more and have some clear tactics, but, you know, he's... Don't get it.
Like 2-all, 4-2 doesn't feel a lot to you.
No, it's nothing. It's not even the first, third of the game. But what do I know?
Well, they've all got their ideas, and all got their methods, all got their psychology. So nothing in it at the moment.
Service.
8 serves gone, 4 points apiece. And yeah, I think we will see that Milken has a stronger attacking backhand. But like you say, Tony, Gavin has got a fantastic movement and consistent backhand. Good movement from Milken.
Beautiful, yeah. I mean, I think, what Rumgay's got on Milken is obviously just is just the experience and the higher level in table tennis and ping pong, obviously. But I do think Milken is just a better complete player. Look at that. He's playing. He's really just knowing that he's finding his stride. He's in a little bit of control. I think it'd just be, can he hold his nerve? Because Rumgay is such a big character, and he's not going to go down easy. If it's 3-0, it's going to be close. 1 or 2 of these games. So I can't see it being like that, but it's tough.
Yeah, it's a big thing. Can Jania keep his nerve? He gets a lead. He's been to the quarterfinals before, though. It's not his only time in a quarterfinals event. This one, of course, the World Ping Pong Masters. Different event with 24 players, all knockout. Different to the previous World Championships.
Oh, easy mistake there. But, he is playing against the rum dog. So it's never count him out.
Yeah, that's the thing for me, is the players who played yesterday are trying to bomb the ball at Junior. With Gavin, he's finding ways to make him miss. He's got a slightly different mindset. And one of the things that Junior's
very, very fast on the follow-up from the serve. Bang. Great stuff from Gavin. And I do think that Jenia isn't quite so good at coming in for the slower ball once he's away from the table. Let's look for that variation from Gavin.
Oh, great recovery there from Gavin. Great stuff. He should have lost that point.
He's the best at winning points that he's got no chance in. Coming back from the dead in rallies. Well done, Gavin.
Slow ball again, like you said, he's not so good from the slow. I've just seen that now, actually, yeah.
So no doubt. Oh, Gavin, what a great reach. That was fantastic. There's 2 points there. Milken could have been ahead by now. But Gavin's work rate, look at the way he got to that wide forehand. Played the next one as well. Really delighted with that. Moving beautifully.
Yeah, I mean, what I've seen is that Milken is making quite a bit of easy mistakes, but actually, I'm guessing that's because from the ball pace change, why he's making the mistakes.
No doubt, yeah. And that's what you were saying, Tony. Previously, he's played Maxime, and before that, Christoph Zakar. Both players that are very powerful, but more one-pacey. And Gavin... well, he just changes the pace and varies the dynamics of the rallies so much.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a great serve from Gavin, because what I'd been noticing was Jenia was doing really well with the flick off the short serve. Gavin had scrambled a couple back and won the point, but his flick was really strong. So he just changed it up there, went for a long fast serve, and got the error straight away. What Gavin will feel a lovely cheap point.
7, 11,
no, definitely. But I mean, even with this game now, Gavin's actually playing really tactically smart. Probably the best I've seen him play. But again, I get that double point being used, and actually now he looks definitely like the stronger and better player. His level and experience is coming through.
8, 11.
Yeah, thanks, Darius. What I saw in practice this morning, they don't get very much time on the table because they've just got to take it in turns one-on-one to practice on the main table.
Great serve and great shot from Gavin.
But what Gavin was practicing this morning in the competition hall was taking the returner serve very, very early, sometimes pushing short, sometimes pushing fast and long. And we're seeing him do it here. He's made a couple of mistakes with them, but a couple of them have started to work quite well. So good work from Rumgay at the beginning of this game. Tactical as ever.
That's a big one again.
13.
I think you like that one.
And Gavin putting the nail in the coffin there.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Gavin get confident, can't afford to be intimidated by the mental approach. That's a great return from Milkin, but what a great get again, wide of the forehand from Gavin, scraping the ball up, Milkin missing down the line.
Yeah, he's so fast getting across there. Him and Fleming, I'm surprised their left legs aren't twice the size of their right, the way they spring off it all the time to that right-hand corner.
Indeed.
Absolutely. And what I've noticed is that Gavin actually probably the only player that uses his serves actually give him a great advantage. Really, really big advantage. I mean, his taking serves are phenomenal, but even in ping pong, he's really getting 1 or 2 cheap points, you know, 2 or 3 cheap points in a set from his serve, and I don't see people using the serves effectively like Gavin.
Okay, so 14-10, game point, best of 5 up to 15. Milkin can win if he takes the next 5 points. There's no 2 clear points in this game. 14 all is sudden
15-10,
death.
game
On the
to
first
Rumgay.
opportunity, Gavin Rumgay, the toughest of tough competitors. And I think that Gavin was psyching up his coach, Miles Roth, rather than the other way around during that game. Off they go for a chat. Miles always keeping it cool. I'll be very, very happy to have got 15-10 in that first game, I think.
Look, solid performance. I mean, he's proven me wrong, but really, really clever play from Gavin. I've probably not seen him play this clever, because normally he makes his life quite hard, even against the weaker players. So, I mean, I'm really super impressed.
Long way to go, of course. Knowing Gavin, it's probably going to end up 15-14 in the 5th.
Yeah, so advice from Dennis in the yellow corner, yellow and black. So Goldfinger comes back for the second game. 10-15 deficit in the first.
Second game.
Quick wipe of the surface of the bat there. Make sure there's not too much powder on. Keep the surface consistent. So we'll see what Dennis has been saying to Zhenya Milkin, the German. But this man, Gavin, is off to a great start.
Unlucky there from Gavin. He was definitely favourite to win that point, but clipping the net.
Yeah, you can't win them all. Typical from Gavin, scrambling back to get his backhand backspin in.
Great footwork there. Great just patience in that rally. Gavin just chopping it and then coming back in, looking for the opportunity.
Milkin missing by, what, 2 centimetres?
One, two.
I think one thing for Zhenya Milkin, he just mustn't allow himself to be surprised that the ball comes back. You've got to hit 3-4 shots once you've got the ascendancy in a rally to get through Gavin, not just 1 or 2. Good work from Milkin away from the table. He was retrieving really, but he was attacking as he was back there.
That final backhand from well wide of his left hip. What an amazing shot this is. Look at that.
Center shot. Wow.
Fantastic backhand. That was one that we saw Alex Fleming do. Maybe it's a new German tactic to be able to play the backhand hard from outside your base, wide of the backhand.
No, definitely. I mean, these guys have got their tricks.
Oh, recovery shot from Milkin, smashing from away from the court. He's metres from the table. Yeah, it seemed like it.
And quick question, guys. How difficult is it to win the point when someone is back chopping? Because we see someone like Duran just doing big fades and big shots. I mean, I've not seen many people when they're chopping it back from the table and they're hitting it really hard. I mean, is it really that difficult?
2, 5.
The problem is obviously you don't get much arc on your forehand, so if you hit it hard and you lift it too much, there's no topspin to bring it back down. Having said that, because you can't get backspin or much backspin, you don't see the defenders winning or attacking players defending much and being successful with it. But it can keep them in the rally, but you'll often see them try and attack again to actually win the point.
Of course, but I saw Mark Duran yesterday.
5,
He won a big point at
4.
14-0 defending, and you know, normally in pink tapes, when you're defending, it's game over. You know, especially if you're a tackle. But here it's like able to defend. The guy can't get through you properly. Be able to defend and get back into the rally with a bit of luck. So I'm just kind of like trying to answer the
4,
question: how
6,
difficult is it to win that point when somebody
service.
is defending?
Yeah, I think when it's close, there's a bit more chance for the attacker to win defending. I think really it's all about the nerves at that point.
Gotcha.
Just one aspect of it. Just one aspect of it. Yeah. Hey, we've got to 10 points into the game, and Rumgay hasn't used his second PowerPoint play.
It's been quite unlucky this year, actually.
4, 7.
Yeah, that is a surprise. But again, see, if Gavin uses it now and wins, he's still behind. He wants to try and get that to be in ahead as a result of it, I think, is the way he thinks.
Yeah, maybe. Great defence work from Milton.
8.
Well, he's turning your theories on their heads there, Darius. He's winning away from the table.
Well, again, it's like I'm talking about. Is it that hard to just crack that ball? You know.
Yeah.
You know,
Why isn't Ramgay smashing it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe I think for obviously for the people watching, they should just think just whack it, but it's actually a lot more difficult than it looks.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's a
9,
variation as well, because
4.
what we're not seeing is defence winning if it's done all game. It's when it's just thrown in and that different flight just messes up the time.
Nice shot there from Ramgay, touching
5,
it short and hitting it up
9.
deep into the back end.
Service.
Yeah, it seems that defence is good as a variation, but not as a constant tactic.
Let's serve.
That's a nice return of serve, wasn't it? Really short. Shame it was a let.
Let's serve.
That one not a bit higher. Concentration from Jania, looking really carefully at the serve. He's stuck away from the table again.
Great backhand from Gavin as
6,
well there.
9.
Top edge there in the end from Jania, took it miles off the end. That's why. Good flick from Jania, but again, Gavin's up to the table, hitting
9,
forehands.
7,
Jania's pushed back from the
service.
table.
Yeah, definitely. The second set is far from over. I think Ramgay might actually nip it. Another point. I think Jania might need a timeout. If he's 2-0 down against the better players, it's tough.
Great backspin from Jania. Comes in for the hit.
9, 8.
That's where he's not quite so good. It's walking back into the table.
And I tell you what, this is the moments that Ramgay lives for. He loves this tough side. You know, most people think, oh, why am I 9-8 now and it's 9-5? Gavin's just like, let's go. This is when the game starts.
9 each. Service.
I wonder, now he's back to level, whether he's thinking about the double point.
I think now is a great time. I've been thinking, let's just really try and put the nail in the coffin. Now I understand if he uses it.
Well, lads, there you go.
Play!
Double point ball.
So Rumgay taking the opportunity at the first chance to go ahead in this game. He struggled in this one, managed to get up to 9-all, and now wants to turn the screw.
Great long serve with a bit of chop. I mean,
11,
it's genius.
9, 11,
Great
11,
thinking,
9.
great tactics. Beautiful.
That's you almost knew it as soon as you saw it go fast. I saw how fast his hand went down into that ball and how much backspin he would get on it, which was a real surprise with sandpaper. Excellent serve.
Same serve again.
Lucky there.
Fast side
10,
spin and backspin.
11. Service.
Janie got it back okay, and then the smash into the net. 10-11. Milkin to serve now.
The question is, if Milken nicks this set and he's got 2 double points, I mean, a lot of emotions going on.
Milken can stay up to the table.
Wow,
He's doing better.
11
Beautiful.
each.
I thought Milken was going to hit it off, actually. I'm really scared of him at this point in time because he's hit those backhands, a few of them out.
He didn't go quite so big, did he? Just held on it a little bit, make sure it went on that time.
But he took that forward really early as well. I mean,
Double point
that's risky,
ball.
that was.
Milton.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Oh,
my gosh.
wonderful.
11,
That was a
13.
Sabina Winter
Service.
German shot. Oh, wonderful play. Across the
point.
backhand, straight down the line. Gavin nowhere near that one.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Again, the fast serve into Milkin's backhand.
I think Milkin might have to go straight as soon as he does this fast serve.
Change the serve.
Straight to the forehand because he knows Rumble wants to run around
14.
because his forehand is obviously predominantly much stronger.
Oh, the swings and roundabouts in this game. Milkin got a great start. Ronge claws his way back, gets his double point successfully. You think Milkin's out of it. He hasn't lost a point since.
Yeah, great momentum from both players. Look at this way to finish it. That backhand down the line was the shot of the match so far. He was miles away from the table, pulled it out, and straight down the line. Beautiful technique, leading forward onto his right foot at the end. Terrific stuff from